Hey guys, this is Pharaoh 2091, and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories for the PlayStation 2. Last time left off, well, we entered Castle Oblivion, started off this game, and we're just about to get more in-depth about it. A couple of these episodes will probably be more of a tutorial stuff and getting how to get through this game, but nonetheless, let's just go ahead and get started. So here's the stuff we can do within the field. We can actually just move around, you know, right, like look around, and also you can swing the Keyblade, jump, and dodge roll. And striking objects will sometimes give you various items, and we're going to be doing it on this barrel right here. Let me just get accustomed to these controls for a second here. It's a little hard to get, for me it's a little hard using the right analog stick as the camera, but whatever. Ooh, but we got a Blizzard out of that barrel, our first magic card, which I do like using magic. I'll probably incorporate that into my decks a lot. Let's see, marked objects can be lifted, and you can usually do a bunch of these items with a triangle button. This is a option I picked up from Kingdom Hearts 2 especially, where you use the triangle to pick up stuff. And touching a Heartless results in a battle, but you can also strike first to get the upper hand by, you're going to stun them. So let's go ahead and throw this at them. Okay, this should be good enough. And I stunned them, but I didn't. Oh, okay. Other case, they're going to be stunned. Yeah, here we go. So here's our first battle. Yay! These blue little diamond things are actually the experience points that we got to pick up. So yeah, you actually got to pick up the experience. It's not going to just be given to us. They're usually very easy to pick up, so should not have a problem picking them up. And I'll explain what the hell these card breaks are, whatnot. The potion card I just used pretty much restacks your cards without having to reload them. So that's actually a very nice thing to have. And we also have a cure that does what it does. So at open doors, we're going to be going up to them and pressing triangle. Once again, like I explained, pressing triangle is something they heavily borrowed from Kingdom Hearts 2. Like, since you use triangle to do everything, it'll do a lot of stuff in Kingdom Hearts 2. And within these rooms, you can go ahead and smack things, and sometimes you get some nice stuff. You get some health balls, and so you get these red little balls. I don't want to say balls, but that's what they are. But they're Moogle points, and essentially what that is our currency for this game. You use Moogle points to go ahead and buy more packs, or yeah, essentially buy packs of cards. You know, kind of like back in the day, or people who do this now, they buy, you know, packs of Pokemon or Digimon cards or Yu-Gi-Oh cards, you know. Oh man, I remember those packs used to be like $3 or $4 when I was growing up, and man, that was such an investment right there, but I'm glad I actually don't do that anymore. So let's see, you proceed next room, you need a map card. Map cards are used to synthesize new rooms. So you select any ones you want to use and just press X. Now the thing is like you see these numbers here, that needs to meet the criteria. So this one is a 1, so let's go ahead and use it. This is a save room. See, number you see, blah, blah, how much the criteria you need. It just needs to be 1 or greater, and since we have a 1 here, we'll just go ahead and use it. 0 cards are special, they can unlock anything, but not like really huge numbers, so whatever, that's way later on in the game, but since we have a 1, let's go ahead and use this. And it is just a save room, pretty much. It's what the moments retrieve it was. I didn't really pay attention there, but it gives us a save room, and of course swirly crystal looking thingy majiggy, that's always our save point, just like in Kingdom Hearts 1. And I don't remember Kingdom Hearts 2. We got another kingdom key, that's nice. So I always advise smacking the objects within any world you are in, just because, you know, hey, you might get Moogle points like I just did right now. You'll get health, which is a really nice thing to have as well. And sometimes you get items, like I picked up Blizzard at first, and well yeah, and here I'll show you how to save. Once again, press triangle to save. I'll save later on, don't worry about it. But yep, that's it. Let's go to the new room here. We need a 2, and the only 2 card we got at the moment is Tranquil Darkness, which, as it says, we get few Heartless in a room. People use that if they really want to fly through a world, but I don't like using it because, well, it's not going to let me level up. There's a card, I don't know what it's called, I think it's called Looming Darkness, where there's like a huge amount of darkness, Heartless in there. And yeah, it's very, very, very tedious, but you level up. And that's the only, there's pros and cons for each card. The thing is, guys, and this game requires a lot of strategy, in my opinion. I know people are saying, oh no, it's so stupid, it's easy. But in my case, I don't think any average player can just go ahead and pick up this game. You're going to need to know how to strategize a little bit and bear the consequences of some of the cards you use. So like those map cards, once you use them, they're used. You're not going to be able to use them again until you pick up more, which essentially you get from these battles with these Heartless. And if it seems like I'm sucking right now, the damn controller I have, the PS2 controller I've always been using, the X button gets stuck, and I don't know why, and that's kind of what hinders me. I should probably open that up one day and look at it. Martial Awakening, I don't know what the hell that does, but we leveled up, so you can see we can get more HP, you can get more CP, which is more cards you can essentially use, or you can use more slights. I always go for slights, and I believe anyone ever says that, always go for slights. So it's a sliding dash, just like in Kingdom Hearts 1 and I believe 2. So you use 3 of the same attack cards to need a certain value. I don't know if did they talk about stacking yet? I'm not really sure if they did. But either case, we will get into that probably in this episode. Why not? And yeah, you see all those card breaks, so I'm not even hitting him. We'll get into that as well. It's all going to be explained. Like I said, a couple of these videos. Oh, this world essentially is our big tutorial world. It's just we gotta bear through it. And if you guys are wondering how many battles I'm gonna show off, I'm only gonna do it here at the moment, just because I'm trying to see if there's any new enemies here. But there's a premium room card. That's we'll get more to premium rooms a little later on. But I'm only showing off these battles right now. This is probably the only room I'm going to show off a battle in, just because this is the reason why this game is so damn tedious, and not a lot of people enjoy it as much as the other Kingdom Hearts, is because it takes a long time, and it's only because of this damn grinding you have to do, or not you have to do, but you have to put up with. I'm sure you can skip it, but I don't like doing that, So, I'm only going to show, anytime we get to a new world, maybe I'll show off just one room full of battles and hopefully get all the characters or all the Heartless that need to be shown, and then I'm pretty much going to cut off all the grinding. So that's the only reason why I feel like this LP might go by quick for you guys, is because there's not going to be too much to be seen, because all the stuff happens in between the worlds, and here and there there's cutscenes. There's plot within the worlds, but not as much. So meeting ground, I don't know what the hell that does either. And now you see you can't learn a slight just yet. It's every 4 or 5 levels. I can't really remember. So what I like to do is get a slight whenever it's available, and then I go health CP, and then slight comes up, and then I alternate again. I like to keep my things balanced as much as I can. And we just picked up a premium card. Now what's going to happen after I finish off this battle, we're going to get a little roulette mini game type of thing, and it's going to turn one of our cards into a premium card. So let me go ahead and I don't have the eyes for this anymore. Hold on. There you go. So a 7. So what happens now is the Kingdom P, or the one I picked, turns into a premium card. Premium cards are essentially they use less CP within a card deck, which is nice and all. However, by using a platinum card, after you use it one time, it's gonna be gone. It's not gonna be in your deck at all. You can't even reload it unless you have a Mega Elixir, I believe. I can't remember the card you use to get them back, but that's what really sucks by using premium cards. It's nice for CP use, but you would only need it if you're going to use them for slights. And here's a map room. You can see here, that's where we need to go next. So, I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. And yeah, and, like these crown doors, pretty much we need to use like that special key, the special key card, and any criteria that we need to meet. So we need a 1 or above, and a key of guidance. So, yep, why not? Pretty much, if you don't want to use a card, if there's a card you don't want to use, then go ahead and use it in here. If you're not, just to save room for all the useless cards you need or you don't need. But yep, key of guidance always gives key of guidance, I believe, or truth, whatever. This gives us some key beginnings. It gives us like a little information on what's going on in this world. Fighting alone isn't as easy as I thought. No, it definitely isn't. I always took Goofy and Donald for granted, but you know, whatever. Gah! You scared the living hell out of me, guys. Don't pop out of nowhere like that. Hey, it's not our fault. We don't know what's going on. A hook? Well, what happened, Goofy? Do you see someone? Hey, it's Pluto. Where you been, dude? Pluto? Things keep getting stranger. What's Pluto doing here? There was nothing strange about that. We came to Traverse Town, Pluto, didn't we? Did we? Oh no, I think they're starting to forget. Yeah, of course they did. No, wait! According to my journal, it was before you met Sora you came to town with Pluto. Wow, he's right! We were chasing after Pluto, and that's how we ended up in Castle Oblivion. Oh yeah, we never did read that was in that note. But are we in Traverse Town? Well, it's not really Traverse Town. I think the card created is Traverse Town inside Castle Oblivion. Oh, who cares about all that? It's too confusing. You're telling me, Sora. I don't know where we are, but let's just keep moving forward, defeating Heartless. We'll get somewhere. Yeah, violence is always the key, right? Gandhi will be ashamed. You better be careful, or else that Heartless are going to defeat you. Hey, I know those pants and outfit from anywhere. It's Leon, or Squall. Long time no see, buddy. How you doing? Leon, it's you! What are you doing in Castle Oblivion? Castle Oblivion? What are you talking about? This is Traverse Town. Oh boy. And how do you know my name? Who are you? You've got to be kidding me. You don't know me? You forgot about me? I've never met the likes of you before. Quit playing around, Leon. We fought the Heartless together. You know that. Yeah, Leon, how can you say something like that? Look, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know your names. You don't? Sorry. I can't believe it. How can you have forgotten about us? I feel for you, but you got the wrong guy. It happens all the time. Don't take it so personally, Sora. Wait a minute. I thought you said you didn't know our names. Why'd you say my name? You do know his name! Now, hold on. Why do I know your name? You think Leon's just kidding around? I don't know. If he is, it's not funny. Sora's really upset. Who's kidding around, Goofy? You and Donald are ones who... Hey! Oh my god, this is getting really confusing. I don't get it. Something's wrong with my memory. What's happening here? I don't know. I don't know, Leon, but maybe Aerith was onto something after all. Hey, it's Yuffie! Oh, yeah. Great memories. She says she sensed some uncanny kind of power, and asked us to look into it. While this is as uncanny as it gets, maybe we should take Sora to see Aerith. Yuffie, you know my name! Yep, looks like you know mine too. You know him? Nope, total stranger, but I definitely know his name. Oh, okay. Strange, yes, but convenient. We can skip the introductions. Oh, she's so optimistic about all this. How is it you can accept the situation so easily? I don't get you. No one understands Yuffie. Well, I'm gonna run ahead and fill Aerith in. Leon, you give them the grand tour. See you later. Oh boy. Yeah, it's only gonna get confusing from here on out. Ellipses. Of course, why not? I guess there's no use pondering over it. Come on, follow me. But they're heartless wandering around town. Of course. I better teach you how to protect yourself in battle. Yep, we're going to get more tutorials, and this will explain what was happening with all these card breaks and what these numbers mean and whatnot. Now we get more in depth. See the random numbers printed on your cards? They range from 0 to 9. Higher numbers even mean stronger cards. If you and your enemy both play a card at the same time, the higher card wins. Go on, try it. So let's see, a 4, he won. But I'm winning against all these low numbers because I have high numbers. That's essentially what happens there. See how it works? Playing a card higher than your opponents and breaking through their defenses is called a card break. Playing a lower card results in your attack being deflected. Even powerful cards can be deflected by enemies' cards. So you don't want to be on the losing side. You're going to be, taking hits. 0 cards, I'm going to stop reading this. 0 cards pretty much, they can break any card, but you can't play them too soon because they can be broken by any other cards. It's really nice to have it at, like, big combos coming in, So, always keep that in mind. Stocking cards, essentially you stock cards. You stack more than one cards together. They give you higher values, of course, and using them individually. And, so yeah, just press triangle, stack them all, and boom. So you can see I have sliding dash. That's because I got that slight. If you didn't get it, then it wouldn't be there. So they're usually hard to break unless you have a 0 card. You could break those with 0. If you only have like 2 cards stacked up, you can press L1, R1. Just get rid of them. So combo attacks aren't the only benefit in stocking cards. Choose your cards carefully and you will unleash special abilities called slights. There you go. There's a bunch of different slights and we'll learn a bunch of them, don't worry about it. And we'll try seeing how many we can keep. Keep one thing in mind. Every time you use stock cards, you lose the first card you picked. You can't reload it. Always remember that. It won't ever come back in battle unless, I believe, until you get a Mega Elixir. I'm not really sure. But always keep that in mind. That's what really screwed me up when I was playing the Game Boy Advance version of Chain of Memories. I just did not take that in mind. Think you got the hang of it, Sora? Yeah, more or less. I'll pick up the rest when I fight some real battles. Here, I found this lying around. You take it. Remember what I told you, make good use of it. Don't screw it up or else I'm going to have to kick you or something. Ooh, we got a Simba, we got a summon card. And we got the Key of Guidance, which is the next room we had to go through. There's always going to be the Key of Beginnings, the Key of Guidance, and the Key of Truth. So it's like 3 cutscenes in each world. So now what I'm going to be doing is, now that we finished this cutscene, this kind of went over a little bit that I wanted to explain. I'll explain with the pause menu later on, probably in the next video. I'll probably go over that, how to add new cards to your deck and whatnot, and whatever other settings that we have here. But in the meantime, I'm going to see you guys later.